Welcome to Jennifer to the Rescue. I'm Jennifer Johnson, and you can always check me out at jennifertotherescue.com. I do a number of things, just trying to bring great resources, referrals, different wonderful people I know to this wonderful platform that can share what they do with you. Today, though, we are here at the beautiful Wofford Theater, and I want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners for being my wonderful sponsor this year, and I can't believe we're already at the end of the year, ready to say hello to 2016. I know if you're viewing this later, you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? This is the last show before the new year for me, and I'm just really happy to say it's been an awesome year. Thank you very much. And I always do this. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I do that. I won't make you listen anymore. But I'm always happy to bring my wonderful friends. And this is Joe Kalil. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Good. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
Actually, we color. I didn't send you a memo or anything, but we look pretty good together, I think.
Absolutely. We match.
Holiday-ish, I think. And Joe is, actually, I know Joe very well. But Joe is here to talk about the rainbow. But you know what? The rainbow, not in the sky. It's actually a wonderful product that you represent and share with everybody. But you know what? Before I ever get to that, I always want to tell people, I want people to know who you are. So can you tell us a little bit about you?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Okay.
I have been in this area since 1992.
Wow.
So it's been a while. I'm originally from upstate New York. I've been married to my lovely wife for 54 years.
Congratulations.
We have 2 children, 5 grandchildren. I love this area. We've been here now over 20 years and have decided to stay. We're not even going to think about retiring down south like a lot of people do, although we take trips.
Yeah. Aren't your kids otherwise? They're not here though?
I have a son in Plano, Texas, and he has 3 children, 3 of my grandchildren. I have a son in Florence, Kentucky, and he has 2 children. They're all old, anywhere from 19 to 13. In fact, my granddaughter Jalen is 16 years old today.
Oh, congratulations! Well, happy birthday!
They're all over the place, and we enjoy getting together from time to time throughout the year.
And you enjoy this area enough that you're staying here, even though, I keep thinking I'm going to retire south. You don't think you need to?
Well, I lived in Florida for 10 years.
Oh.
I was in Florida for 10 years, from 1973 to 1983, and then got an opportunity to move north. And my wife said, well, what about, this is beautiful here. And I said, well, but when people retire, they go south. And if we're already south, we'd have to go down to South America or something. So we might as well move north, so we think about retiring down south. But we're going to stay right here for the time
I'm glad
being.
you are, because I know your wife, she's lovely too. So it's pretty cool that you're going to be here for a while. We're glad to have you. So how did you kind of give us the rainbow? How'd you get involved with the rainbow, and why because you've been working for them for quite a while.
Yes.
Or with them.
We were living in Michigan, and I was working in Toledo, Ohio.
Yes.
And we were living in southern Michigan, and my younger son, started community college, and he got a part-time job selling the rainbow system.
Mm-hmm.
And he started doing so well that after about 6 months he said, Dad, I'm going to quit school and I'm going to go into this full time. And I said, well, I'm sure you'll do well, but you'll have to recover from your 2 broken legs because I don't want you leaving school. And we went back and forth, and I finally decided it was not good to alienate him. So I said, okay, go ahead, go full time. And I'm thinking it's 6 months later he'll find out it's not everything he thought it was, and he'll get back in college. Well, it turned out just the opposite. He did so well that he went full-time. They made him a distributor and offered him an area, and he was only 19 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
He did so well that my wife was impressed with the money that he was making, and she went to work for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know if I knew that part of the story.
He did. He did so well that he had an office and he had salespeople, and I had been in the insurance business for 30 years, and so I used to go down to his sales office on weekends and give training meetings because he had no idea how to do that.
Right.
I worked with him on setting up his books so that he'd make sure that he had accounts to handle his new business, his commissions, his inventory and taxes and things, because he had no idea how to do that. All he knew how to do was sell. So we got him set up in that area. Pretty soon I was working about 20 hours a week in his office for nothing.
Oh.
And I decided, well, maybe I should do this too. So I went to work for my son. And we did pretty well. And he got a promotion to Indianapolis. He was given the southern half of Indiana as a territory. He was 21 years old at the time. And we sold our home in Michigan, moved here to help him get going. We started 10 offices. We had 47 salespeople. And within 3 years, he was selling about 500 of these units a month through his organization.
500 a month?
Through his organization.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that part of it.
Yes.
So the company is the Amazing Aire Systems?
That's the name of my company.
Okay, I'm sorry. So that's your company. Well, let's make sure they know how to get a hold of you. You're going to come back and show us more about the actual rainbow system, and we're going to show some things. But share with them, because we've got people who listen that are not seeing it, even though it's on the screen. So go ahead and share it with us.
Okay, well, the company is Aire Incorporated. They started in 1936. Their headquarters are in Troy, Michigan. Their factory is in Cadillac, Michigan. It's an American company. It's an American-made product, and we're proud of that.
Good.
They have offices throughout the United States and in 75 different countries throughout the world, and they've built this organization with this one product.
Just one product.
It's the only product they've ever had. They've modified it, they've improved it, they've changed it, they've updated it and modernized it and all of that, but it's still the same basic product that it was when it started in 1936.
1936.
So we're happy to represent it. It's a quality product, and we've not had any problems at all.
Good. Well, tell them your email and your phone number.
Okay. My phone number is 317-842-7461, and my email is joe.kal75@att.net. The name of my office is the Amazing Aire Systems Incorporated.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, I'm thinking, whoa, you're going to have to tell us more. We're going to be back in just after a break, and Joe's going to show us some about the rainbow and obviously repeat that contact information a couple times, because you'll probably have people that say, how did they do that? We got to know. We'll be right back.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage: Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
Well, welcome back to Jennifer to the Rescue. And Joe is so excited about his machine here. He is getting it ready. He's going to bring it on, bring out some pieces. We are here at the beautiful Wofford Theater, and Logan Street Signs and Banners is our wonderful, generous sponsor every week, and we thank them for that. We're glad that you could be here. Put them on the table. You can bring them right over on the table, Joe, if you want. And we were just talking with Joe Kalil here. He is you are called a distributor, correct?
Yes, right.
A distributor with Aire Incorporated, and it's the Rainbow System. And you know what, Joe, I would say if somebody is just touching base or, just checking in, the Rainbow is a vacuum cleaner, but it has, right?
That's one of the things it does.
Okay, so it has a number of things that it does, and we kind of heard how you got attached to this through your son, who was doing awesomely with the company.
Yes.
When he was, and now he's in his mid to late 40s,
Yes.
right? So he did really well with this, and you weren't real sure about it because he was in college at the time. And I know I'm hearing my dad in the back of my mind saying the same thing. Yeah, I'll break your legs if you do. But you saw what he was doing. He was and it's a great system. So take it away. Tell us what we need to know about the Rainbow. It's one of the things. It's the vacuum.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. It started in 1936 as
Yes.
an air cleaner.
Oh.
And they had a machine like this sitting on a water basin, and they pulled the air in through the front, and it went through the swirling water, and out the back came clean, fresh air. So any dust or dirt that was in the air was trapped in the water, and only clean, fresh air came out. For people that had asthma and allergies, this was a godsend, because they could let that run and keep the air in their home clean and dust-free. In fact, many allergists have recommended this to some of their patients. As time went on, they added some attachments to it to clean the floor, to clean the upholstery, to clean the stairs. There's a special little attachment for the stairs, carpeted stairs. It'll do mattresses and get all of the dust and dust mites out of the mattresses that we hear about in all of the mattress commercials. So it's a healthy system. At the same time, it's a cleaning system, and it does all of those things. And it does it, and they've been doing it since 1936. So it's well established. A few years ago, in addition to the water trapping the dirt, they added a HEPA filter in the back. So now any dust or dirt that doesn't get trapped in the water gets trapped in the HEPA filter before it comes out. So now you're getting 99.97% clean, fresh air coming out the exhaust, no matter what.
Wow. So this was, the HEPA filter thing was added how long ago? You said a couple of years ago?
Oh, about 8 years ago.
8 years ago. Because I actually know that my mother-in-law, I think she still has a Rainbow. Oh, cool. So it already did a great job, but now they've added that. That
Yes.
just makes sure that it's that much better. Yeah, because I mean, the life of a Rainbow machine is how long?
My gosh.
Did
The machine parts and labor are warranted for 4 years. The motor's warranted for 8 years. But I have customers who've had machines for 20 years, and I still do service for them occasionally, but they're still using it. It just keeps on going.
Yeah, just keeps on. So I think my mother-in-law, she's had hers for a long time.
They're a very durable machine.
Wow. So we're going to talk more about it when we get into, actually, before we go too far, though, let's remind them again how they get a hold of you. Joe, I know we said it before, but we've got people who are just listening and they don't see the screen, so go ahead.
Okay, my name's Joe Kalil, and my phone number is 317-842-7461. and it's the Amazing Air Systems Incorporated is the name of my business, and it's joe.kal75@att.net.
So you are considered a distributor. I asked you that question before, but every once in a while when you're at a county fair or something, do they do this there, or is that a different system? You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, we are able, I have in the past. I haven't lately, as I'm getting older now. So
you're not.
I don't participate in so many of those anymore. But I have had a display at the state fair, at the county fair, and different home shows and things. Yes.
So somebody could have seen this very system at one of those kind of outlets. That's not a restricted thing, or you guys can't do that.
Absolutely.
So who is your ideal client then? There's probably just oodles of ideal clients for you.
Ideally, we're looking for somebody who loves cleanliness and neatness, who maybe has a touch of allergies or asthma, and who wants a system that's going to make them feel better and not feel like they've wasted their time pulling stuff in and blowing stuff back out through a dirt bag.
So let me ask this question. That kind of opens up. I mean, boy, I think a lot of us. I think my husband and I got some little unit thing that's like a little thing. Are there air fresheners? It's kind of weird, but aren't there air fresheners or something that go with this system?
There is air freshener that's a sanitizer. There are fragrances that can be put in, the different fragrances and scents that you can put in so that while you're cleaning the air, you can fragrance the air at the same time.
So like eucalyptus, if somebody is...
Eucalyptus, violet, gardenia, apple blossom, orange.
Now those are all available through you then, right? You can give that. So what we're trying to do here is let people know there's still a wonderful guy, wonderful distributor in our area here. But even if you're not right around the corner, you could probably email Joe and you could help them, right?
I have customers in a wide area in south of Marion County and north of Lafayette and all over in between.
So if somebody because people could be watching, this is internet television, so they could be watching somewhere completely, but you would help them get connected with somebody local to them.
Absolutely.
Because I know the system's a great thing. It speaks for itself. I was just excited that you were connected to it because I know you. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about and make sure that they know exactly how to contact you, all the benefits. And do you have any events or any special things coming up or anything like that
I don't right now.
But you could.
I could.
Okay. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got to learn more.
When Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage: Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Everyone knows it's easy to find first-run movies in the big theaters. But where can you go to watch your favorite classic movies on the big screen for the perfect night out? Why rent a flick when you can rent the entire theater? Call today to reserve our 32-seat theater for your next event, or just stop by to see what's showing this weekend. The 14 by 7 foot screen and the high quality digital surround sound system offers all the amenities you would expect from the big theaters, with a laid back atmosphere and comfortable seating of your own home. Wofford Theater at 1744 South 10th Street in Noblesville gives you the classic movies you want with a big theater experience.
Hi, we're back. Can't believe this week has just gone by. It's kind of, I knew a little bit about the rainbow, Joe, but I didn't know everything about the rainbow. It's good to be reminded and to see it again and to know all the great stuff. We're here at the Wofford Theater. Thank you, Logan Street Signs and Banners, for being a wonderful host today and all year. And we're looking forward to a big year in 2016, bringing you all kinds of, Joe, you can always come back, but we're going to bring you other guests as well in the new year. The new year's right around the corner. But we've been visiting here with Joe Kalil with Amazing Air Systems. That's your company.
Yes.
But you are a distributor for the Rainbow vacuum cleaner.
For the Aire Corporation.
Yes, I was going to say, I shouldn't call it a vacuum cleaner because there's so much more to it.
Yeah, it is a vacuum cleaner, but it's a total home cleaning system.
I like that. Total home cleaning. And, okay, go ahead.
And the manufacturer is Aire Incorporated, whose headquarters are in Troy, Michigan, and their factory is in Cadillac, Michigan, and it's an all-American product.
It sounds kind of perfect.
With the holidays coming up and people that want to have they got a lot of decorations and things in their house, and when they start to clean up afterwards, they need something that's going to do a super-sized, great cleaning job, and the Rainbow will do that. It will do carpets, it will do upholstery, it will do stairs and mattresses, and it will clean the air and sanitize the air and make it healthy for everybody in the house. So we're looking forward to talking with people. You can give me a call, you can email me. We'll be happy to set up an appointment to come to your home and do a no obligation demonstration. No pressure of any kind. We're not like any other kind of door-to-door salesman. We don't do that. It's strictly on referrals. And we'd be more than happy to show it to you and you take a look and see what you think. We also, over the years, have taken older Rainbows as trade-ins on new Rainbows, just like
That's
people
kinda
do
unique.
with cars.
Yeah.
After somebody's had a Rainbow for 10 or 12 years and they say, what's it going on now? And there have been some improvements. Excuse me. So we'll go and show them the new Rainbow, whatever is the current model, and they will, if they like it, we'll take theirs as a trade-in. So we do have a few trade-ins that we've completely rebuilt. And so if a new one isn't in your Christmas stocking ideas, maybe a used, reconditioned one is, that we guarantee for 2 years. And we'd be more than happy to discuss it with you and review it with you in your home and show you the full product.
And I can imagine you're an entertaining presenter. That's the word, presenter.
I try to make it interesting.
I know you well enough to know it's probably really interesting. So the holidays, if somebody wanted to get one, they have you, they talk to you and they say, I'm sold, I want this. How quickly can they get one usually?
Oh, I can have it for them within a week.
Okay, so it's not a very long time. And so the
No.
holidays right around the corner.
Yes.
You're cleaning up. I like that idea of cleaning up after because it's kind of that time of year when you're like, get out with the old, in with, well, obviously, out, but it's, why not the air? And
Yes.
and you've got people, maybe there's family that was there that was smoking or something.
Yep, it'll do that. It'll freshen that up. If you have a live Christmas tree, you get pine needles all over the floor. This will clean up the pine needles better than anything that's on the market.
Really?
Yes.
Well, like we were talking about, I know we discussed a little bit on the break that it's really hard to give a price because there's so many different ways you can go with this and
Yes.
so many different things. And when you do the demonstration, you explain that. But if you think about it, I swear my mother-in-law's had it for 20 years. I don't know if she still uses it.
I wouldn't doubt it, yeah.
But I mean, I'm not sure if she physically doesn't probably use it every day. But the idea that during that 20 years, she didn't have to buy any other vacuum cleaners.
Correct.
And she didn't wet bags.
No bags, no cleaners, no filters. Didn't have to buy any of that stuff. It just keeps on going.
And that's probably atypical that it went
Like
20
that.
years. But at least through the company, you're thinking 10 to 12.
At least, yeah. Just like a new car, you're just changing the oil and keeping it lubricated. And with this, you just keep it clean and don't let the dirt clog up in it. And you've got a machine that'll last forever.
And oh, good. So just one more time. Well, we were talking about if you had any interesting stories. Obviously, you've had the trade-ins. Do you have any, you don't have to mention any names, but did you have any, like I'm thinking, okay, I sold insurance for years. I have stories where I can say, I insured this person, and then they sent their brother, and then it was their cousin.
Yes.
I'm sure you have stories like that, right?
We've done that. I have never. We work on referrals,
Right.
and so I've never gone to a house, just gone up and knocked on the door. It's always been on referrals, and
That's
I
a good
always
way to do it.
loved it. After I was in the business for a while and got some experience, I loved it when I would go and knock on a door and say, "Hi, I'm Joe Kalil, and I was referred to you by so and so." And they said that you would take a look at the rainbow. And they said, yes, come in, but we want you to know right now we're not buying anything. We're doing this just as a favor.
Just as a...
Okay? I can't tell you how many times I walked out of there with an order after that.
Right.
Because once they see it and see what it does and see everything that it does, they want it. And it's
Right.
just that simple.
And then it's the kind of the challenge for you. I remember with insurance isn't the same thing as this. I just want to say, but it was always kind of like if somebody said right off the bat that they weren't interested, they were doing it because somebody had referred, then I was kind of challenged to see, can I sell this person? It made me work that much harder, so I can imagine that is satisfaction when you're walking
Oh
out
my
with
gosh. Yeah, it's great.
that deal. But you service them.
I'm amazed at how many husbands over the years have said to their wife, we need to get this, where the wife wasn't really all that interested in it. I guess she was thinking it'd be a lot more work for her, but he and husband, a lot of husbands do the cleaning with the rainbow, and it's I'm amazed at that. Yeah.
I can imagine my husband doing that. So
Yeah.
I can imagine. We just want to make sure, though, everybody knows how to get a hold of you, Joe.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know you're a special guy. I mean, saying that completely complimentary. I don't mean to say special. You're special. And I'm sure you have some kind of, I didn't even give you the heads up, but give them your contact information. And then maybe, do you have kind of like a mantra or something that you live by? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something, maybe you can end our, because I always try to do an upbeat thing
Okay.
instead of a downbeat. So go ahead.
Okay, my name's Joe Kalil, and it's 317-842-7461, and I just want to close with a poem that's been
Yes.
a motivator for me over the years, and it's titled Victory, and it says, "You are the man who used to boast that you'd achieve the uttermost someday. You merely wish to show a chance to demonstrate how much you know and prove the distance you could go. Another year we've just passed through. What new ideas came to you? What really big things did you do? Time left 12 fresh months in your care. How many of them did you share with opportunity and dare again where you so often missed? We do not find you on the list of makers good. Explain the fact. I know it was not the chance you lacked. As usual, you failed to act. Please don't fail to act. If you have any asthma, allergies, or problems and you'd like a clean house, give me a call. Thank you very much."
Great way to end this year, and we'll see you in the new year. Happy New Year, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And thank you, Joe. It was great.
Thank you.
It was fun. See you next time.
Very good. Thank you.